Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Off the Meter Scale Wrestling Podcast.
It is your trio that have successfully beaten every Dynasty Warriors game and gotten every trophy.
No,
well, except for 9. Except for 9. We're not counting that one.
You fucking liar.
Between all of us?
You've never played
You've
number
never
one.
played one, yeah.
I said between the three of us.
Have you ever played one?
No.
I have never played one.
Because
so
it's a weird...
Why do you
You're
not
a
like make
liar.
us?
It's a weird fighting game.
Yeah, it's fine. Well, now we got to go back and play one so I could make myself not a liar.
You haven't
Okay.
gotten every trophy in all of them?
I never said us. I said the
my
trio.
Best Dynasty Warriors.
I don't know. I like 4 a lot.
5.
8 Extreme Legends, all the way.
I mean, 8XL is good, but 5 is...
Yeah, no, man.
5 is good, too.
4, man. Come on.
5 Empires was really good.
5 Empires is really good. But yeah, we are covering today, aside from Dynasty Warriors podcast.
We're going to review
We're covering
all the
Samurai
Dynasty.
Warriors.
I mean, but we're covering AEW Dynamite. I mean, I don't like Samurai Warriors as much.
I don't either, but...
It's
It's
still
still
good.
a fun game.
Anyway.
AEW Dynamite
What
on
about the Gundam Dynasty
January
Warriors
20th.
I never played those.
I mean, those are okay.
I never played them. I need to.
Yeah.
But yeah, AEW Dynamite, January 20th.
Yeah, it's Negative's one's birthday.
It is.
Oh, is it?
indeed.
Supposedly.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, he said it was 3 days ago.
Yeah,
but-
he clarified it. It's not. But
I missed
supposedly.
like the first 20 or so minutes of this. So
Really?
I don't. Yeah.
Oh man.
The hell? Oh, because of the... Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because of WoW. Thanks, WoW.
Hey, I'll admit it. I play World of Warcraft. Leave me alone.
Hey, if you find Austin's account, get him banned.
Yes.
I don't know what his like a login name is whatsoever.
Yeah, and I'm not going to tell you. Because I don't want to have weirdos ban me.
Look for Off the Buddha Scale Austin on WoW. I'm pretty sure that's what.
Send
Yeah,
him,
'cause that's
send
what it
him
is.
thousands of gold all at once.
No. Don't.
Oh man.
Get in
Get
trouble.
flagged.
No.
Super hard.
But yeah, so what was the first thing?
Well, the
Well,
first
it
thing was
was,
like they had like a table with the birthday cake.
Okay.
Yeah.
And this one, like all the Dark Order come out, and like they sing Happy Birthday to
Negative one.
the Negative One, but that's when like Luther and Serpentico come out. And they're saying, nah, fuck that. We hate kids. Screw that kid. And they pretty much have a match over it, essentially.
Yeah.
Did they
basically.
beat up -1?
I wish they did.
Dang it. They
Damn,
totally
that was
should have.
wild.
He did it like
totally
he did
should've.
interfere during the match kind of later on.
Yeah, yeah.
But like no, at the beginning it was just like Chaos Project say like they don't like kids, they don't like -1. And even during on Twitter,
Yeah.
like Serpentico like even goes on saying like, oh man, I hate everyone's kid, even your kid, pretty much. I'm like, oh yes. Serpentico's great. I love that.
I like
But-
his mask, actually. It's like very Cthulhu-esque.
Yeah. And as they're brawling, because like after they say that, you know, Dark Order come and start beating up
Yeah,
Chaos Project, that's when TH2 comes out and helps them out. So that's when we have the whole like,
I didn't know there was like a partnership there. Like,
well, I think they just tagged together because they needed like a 4-man team.
maybe, but it just seemed odd. I
Yeah,
guess
because
they're
it
just
was
like
what
two
it
heel
was.
teams,
Oh,
but-
and this one Hangman also comes out to help out the Dark Order
Yeah,
because
yeah.
like
I
this is
mean-
the week that like Hangman's supposed to give the answer if he's joining.
Are the Dark Order faces?
Yes.
It's so weird,
Well,
Wait, what?
how are they not right now?
right?
Yeah, I don't know.
See, they have to be faces because of like their tragedy with Brody Lee and how they're like helping out his kid.
Yeah.
So like no one's gonna boo them. So everyone's like, well, right now they're like goofy Dark Order and everyone loves them.
Yeah.
So
I
they're
mean,
faces.
yeah.
But yeah, so right now it's what it was: Silver, Reynolds, Hangman. Who was the other one? There was one more.
Colt.
Oh yeah, and Colt versus TH2 and Chaos Project.
Yeah.
Cool.
And the match was great.
Yeah, it was actually a super, super good match.
Yeah.
Like I like that they it was nonstop.
Oh yeah, exactly.
Yeah, like there was no dull moment, and they just kind of kept going, and they actually really integrated all 8 of the participants really, really well.
Yeah, I really like how Jack Evans is like so underrated for being like the high flyer that he kind of is. I love the thing where he does where he like goes on the apron and then he bounces off the top rope and does like that 450 splash.
Yeah.
I'm like, God damn, I can't do that. As soon as like I hit the top rope, like straight, like down vertically, like snap
Could you even
neck.
get onto the top rope?
No, that's why like I'll try to jump up and like gravity takes over and I'll end up like head first.
Oh man, just
Like-
flip over instantly? How?
I don't know.
That's how that works. Yeah, no question.
Don't worry about it. It's just fine. But yeah, at one point, like Luther takes Colt to the outside where the birthday cake is, and he's gonna powerbomb Colt onto the cake.
Yeah.
But -1 comes with like a kendo stick and kind of whacks him
Right.
and distracts him enough, so Colt like kind of does like a face first thing to Luther onto the cake,
Onto the
but he
cake.
has to like
No!
move to get in the way.
Yeah.
Because he wasn't gonna make it, so he's like, oh shit. Like,
Yeah.
So he
And he
gets a
obviously, of course, he like smacks in the keg, and he's like, "Oh no!" Like a Home Alone moment.
Yes.
But yeah, afterwards, like after that happens in the ring, while that's going on, like Hangman hits the buckshot. So, Dark Order win. And at one point, like Uno and Grayson have, what is it, Serpentico?
Yeah.
Yeah, they have Serpentico and they're going to hold him up. And I thought like -1 was just going to go beat the shit out of him with a kendo stick. And I'm like, oh. And he does. He kind of like hits him in the head once, but I wanted him to like,
Just wail on him?
Full of like Rey Mysterio style. The Mysterio family when they beat up, what's his name?
Dominic.
Murphy.
Oh, yeah, it is Murphy. That's right.
I mean, it happened to Dominic. When
Yeah,
he whooped
I
Murphy's
prefer the
ass.
Dominic one because he had a lot more welts.
That's true,
And it
that's
looked
true.
like it hurt like a motherfucker so hard. But yeah, this is when Evil -1 tells him like, hey man, my birthday was 3 days ago, you fucking idiots. And I'm like, yay.
Yeah.
And he also throws the papers at
He does,
at Serpentico because they
Oh,
give him some
nice.
stack of papers. Like,
Yeah,
That's pretty great.
And like at the end of the match, this is when like Hangman gets the mic because
Okay.
like he has to answer if he's gonna join the
Yeah,
Dark
yeah.
Order. And this was fucking great because like all he just says is like, hey, like I've been having like fun with you guys, and he says, oh, I can't. But like they prepared it so like they thought he was gonna
That
say
he's
yes. So
gonna
as
say
soon as he
yes.
says that, like Silver and Reynolds are like, yeah, he said yes, and
And
they start
there's a
cheering.
thing on the-
And in
on
the
the
back there's like
screen.
3 banners that come
Yeah.
down, and it's like he said yes.
said
God
yes,
damn it.
So
yeah.
everyone's like super celebrating over
And
it.
there's
They're
like
like,
stupid music too.
yeah.
So-
And like at one point, like Casey pointed out that there was like gonna be dancing cowboys coming out of
Oh,
the
man.
entrances.
but they're like
and
going
they
up.
like push them back.
yeah.
They have to go back and watch that. It's pretty great.
But so essentially, he says no because he just doesn't. He feels like he's not good for the group. And someone pointed out that Hangman came out of the face
did.
entrance, but he left at the heel
He left
entrance
the
because
heel
as he was
entrance.
leaving, he grabbed the bottle of like Jack out of
Yeah.
one of the members that was leaving. So someone was
Stu
saying the
Grayson,
theory that like Hangman believes he's a bad guy because everything that he groups up with like gets destroyed and like goes to hell.
Mm-hmm.
So we're gonna go back to like depressed Hangman.
Oh man.
Because he feels bad. And I'm like, oh.
But like we've
shit.
already been there. Like,
Well, but that's part of the story because
Hangman...
because he sees himself as such a piece of shit. He doesn't want to join anyone to like ruin it.
I get it, but we're just going back to the character that he was playing like a few months ago.
And I
Yeah.
think it's a good way not to join the Dark Order because they have a good amount of members at
Yeah,
this
they
point.
do.
Yeah.
So I think like growing it with Hangman, like he might end
But
up
it-
like
it's still one of those things that like a lot of people wanted.
Yeah, but maybe they'll do something better with it. Who knows?
Maybe.
yeah.
And I agree. I don't know how far they could take him in the Dark Order.
Yeah.
Like what position would he have?
Yeah, see what I
Probably
mean?
somewhere near the top.
But why?
hmm It's one of those things where like a lot of people want it just because it's cool, but in the end, like long term,
Yeah.
it might not play out.
Yeah,
all that
I mean,
well.
they've had fun with it. With the different matches with him and Reynolds and Silver.
Yeah.
It's been pretty cool, and it's not like they can't continue to do that.
Yeah.
And I don't think this will be the end of him and the Dark Order in some capacity because they're probably going to keep trying to get him.
Oh yeah, I imagine on the next BTE
Yeah.
they'll do something.
hmm
I don't know, man. But either way, he doesn't join the Dark Order.
Yeah,
So we're going to see that. We're going to probably see like depressed Hangman. And I think it's a good way of like not only keeping a story with Hangman to keep him kind of relevant, but it's also a good way to keep him away from Kenny. So he's not like just always like on the heels of trying to get a title and like always like going up there like
Yeah.
what fucking Kevin Owens is doing right now where like, oh, he goes to the title picture, then he loses, does it again, and then he
Yeah,
loses, and it gets
yeah.
kind of boring. So he's doing his own cool story.
Yeah.
And depressed Hangman's pretty sweet, not gonna lie.
yeah. I'm just wondering. I'm really curious where they'll take it. Like, I'm imagining something along the lines of like them not wrapping up the whole like later on, obviously, but like Darby and what's the team name? FTW.
hmm
Like all their stuff, and like I can see them bringing Hangman into the fold a little bit.
I don't
With
know.
their just him trying to get the TNT belt.
So my prediction is that eventually Hangman's gonna turn heel because he's such a toxic person, and he's gonna start fighting everyone he can, and eventually it's gonna be a big loop around where he says like "fuck you" to Kenny, and he fucks him up that way. Because
They're pretty cool.
I could see that long
Yeah,
term.
they're pretty cool.
plan
he
there,
starts a
yeah.
rivalry with the Dark Order because he's such a piece of garbage, or he's drunk Hangman. Either one.
Oh man.
So he's gonna come out with like a fucking white beater and stuff like that, like just
Uh.
regular jeans and boots, and he wins that way.
He's just got stains on his shirt from the foot long we were talking about.
All right,
man,
what
yes.
was after all that?
Afterwards, it was an inner circle segment where they're pretty much saying like, okay, we're we're gonna do this, but at the end of the day, we're still one unit. Like, but don't take it too harshly. And that's all that really happens. And afterwards, that's when Tony Skibone is in the ring.
Wasn't there the Nic Comoroto and Scorpio Sky?
Was it?
Didn't they have a match?
No.
Because that's where I started watching.
It wasn't Nic Comoroto.
Wasn't it? Like a big bearded guy in Scorpio Sky?
No, that was versus
That was
Moxley.
Dark, wasn't it?
Was that Dark?
That was Dark.
What the hell? How did I confuse that?
Did you watch Dark?
I must have.
Yeah, because Moxley fights Caveman Guy later.
Does he?
Yeah.
Oh, man. Oh, okay, yeah, then I must have confused myself here. All right, cool. Good job. I know where we're at. Yeah, so the Jericho MJF thing, and then, Tony Schiavone with Sting and Darby, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, cool. I'm caught up.
Is that where you came in?
Yeah. I came in at the Inner Circle interview. That's when I started watching it.
Yeah. So this is one like Tony's in the ring and he invites Darby and Sting, and essentially Sting gets the mic and all Sting says is like, "Yeah, that guy reminds me of me."
Yeah.
That was about it, right?
That's pretty much it.
Yeah.
So I'm like, oh,
It's kind of boring.
yeah. And then Team Taz shows up on the screen, and Taz reminds everyone that like he's from the streets and he's a mean like. Where's Taz from? New York?
Brooklyn? Question
Yeah,
mark?
Brooklyn, New York. They're kind of the same thing.
The mean streets of New York City.
Sure. But yeah, he reminds everyone he's from there, so he's going to take things to the streets, and that's where he's going to take Darby, and Darby essentially just agrees.
Yeah, basically, he's like, you might get what
Yay.
what you want or whatever.
Yeah, exactly. I'm
Okay.
like, okay.
I thought they were gonna announce like, we're gonna have a street match or something like that. Like,
According to what next week, Sting's going to be in action next week.
okay,
Here we go.
I think it's going to be a tag team with, I don't remember what they said, but it might be a tag team with him and Darby doing stuff.
The Red Hook section of Brooklyn.
I don't know where the fuck that is.
That's where Taz is from.
I am dubious about Sting being.
What?
thing.
You don't want to see like 60-year-old Sting do a stinger splash and
No!
destroy his spine?
No! Stop it! No!
Ah!
I didn't want to see him 5-6 years ago in WWE do that shit, man.
So I don't know what's gonna happen next week. We'll see. Maybe it might be one of those things where he just comes in, does his like Scorpion Deathlock,
Yeah.
and like hits someone with a bat, and that's about it.
I would be okay with that.
So that's the only thing I could imagine right now.
I
I'm
don't
like,
want him to do a full match.
Oh man.
No, oh man, I want him to do like a street match with Darby and whoever else.
Yeah.
But Sting like rappels down and abducts like Stark or something.
Yeah. It's, oh, Batman someone away.
Batman's him.
Yes.
Okay, that'd be cool.
Would you prefer that they get pulled up or get pulled under the ring?
Oh yeah, like snatches him down. That'd be cool. That's more safe too. So
this next segment was probably my favorite of all of the night.
Oh, the Young Bucks thing?
With the Young Bucks going to
Yes.
Kenny Omega's house.
yeah,
Like it was so ridiculous.
So I like how Alex Marvez is already there, and they're like,
Yeah.
"How the fuck did you
I
get
was gonna
here?"
say, like, why do they gotta pick on him so much? Everyone's picking on this
Well,
guy.
because like, well, to
fun.
be fair,
Uh-huh.
they're at Kenny's house to talk to Kenny, but like, Alex Marvez is already there, so like, what the fuck? Like, what are you doing here? Whatever. Like, go inside with us.
That's
And
weird,
like,
yeah.
there's an elevator that comes
Yeah.
down,
And
which
it's fucking
Kenny's
Michael
house has an
Nakazawa.
elevator. Like, fucking
Yeah, he's a
top-notch Kenny, man.
rich international wrestling superstar.
like wrestling god or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Michael, like Austin said, Nakazawa was in there, and he leads them into like his living room,
Yeah.
where they spot the
Oh my
best
God, that
painting in the fucking world.
painting. It's
Right.
like
We need to get that painting.
It's pretty good.
it's
yeah.
buff. It's Don
Shirtless,
Callis
yeah.
and Kenny all ripped and oily, and they're shirtless.
Yeah.
It's pretty ridiculous.
It's a good ass painting.
Yeah.
I do like how Don tells him that like, oh, Kenny couldn't make it to this production today, guys,
Yeah.
but he's there to greet him. It's fine.
And no, Kenny could not make it to this interaction.
Oh, there you go. That's what it was.
And not
Like,
a meeting, it's an interaction.
oh my god, that's fucking.
And he tries to
great.
pay the Bucks,
Yeah.
like pay him off to stop being his friend.
Yeah, like, hey man, they're holding Kenny back.
Apparently.
What was the thing that happened? Like they like tell Nakazawa. What's
Yeah.
his name? They tell Nakazawa to get Marvez out of there, which
Yeah.
he does. And then there's some weird
take him to
thing
the
happens.
dungeons.
Well, some weird thing happens where they get a camera in there, and it's like at a weird angle.
Well, there's the
'cause
cameraman,
there's the
and he tells him,
cameraman.
"Hey, you got to go."
And so he, like,
and he
leaves
puts
the
the camera
camera.
down, but
Okay.
it's still rolling.
okay.
And then they beat up Don Callis.
Yeah. that's weird.
because they say like they've worked for him in Impact or something, so they know that the checks are gonna bounce essentially.
Yeah.
And then they fuck up Don Callis. You don't see it because it's off
Yeah,
screen,
yeah.
but like
Allegedly.
Don gets his ass kicked, and I'm like, oh my god.
Yeah.
And like why does Kenny leave his front door open like that? Anyone could just walk in.
He doesn't though. There's people there making sure stuff happens.
Yeah,
What? Nakazawa was like your security?
Yeah,
or he was like he seemed like some sort of secretary or something.
kind of.
Oh my god.
Hey, they took Alex Marvez to the dungeon.
yeah, that's right.
That's where they took him.
What?
Yeah,
Yeah, Alex
Nakazawa.
Marvez is going to the dungeon along with
Yeah.
the cameraman.
Yeah.
Is that what they said?
Yeah.
Oh shit. Okay. I mean, I must have missed that part then.
Kenny isn't. There's some weird shit if they take him to a
Yeah.
sex dungeon, dude. That's not good.
They didn't say what kind of dungeon it was.
Well, what kind of dungeon do you think it is?
What if it's like the Hart family dungeon, where you just get your ass kicked by old wrestlers?
God damn it.
Yeah.
Boring though.
Well,
I don't know. Or a medieval dungeon. I'll take that too.
you just get hung up by chains. Oh, like
Now you get in there like
the
little cage you
Iron
have to sit
Maiden,
in.
man.
yeah, people
Ah.
groaning, starving people everywhere. Kenny has a medieval dungeon under his house.
That's pretty badass.
Yeah.
If he does, make that a tourist attraction so I can
Oh,
go
man.
visit. I want to see all that cool stuff. But after that, this one would like, I don't get why this match was here, but it was kind of cool. It was Pretty Peter versus Cody.
Yeah, Peter
Yes.
Avalon.
Formerly the librarian Peter Avalon.
I will
now Pretty
say
Peter.
that Peter Avalon has a pretty saxtacular like
Yeah, he
fucking
does.
theme
Holy
song.
shit. Yeah.
Woo! So much sax.
He's got a mustache and a robe.
Dude, he's
Probably all
like,
kinds of oils and creams.
yeah, that's a 70s porn star.
He knows
as
what he's
fuck.
about.
Oh,
Yeah.
right.
He absolutely knows what
That's
he's
why I'm like,
about.
okay, I can appreciate that from Peter Avalon. Keep that shit up.
Well, he fucking lost the match because he didn't want to get slapped.
yeah, that
yeah.
is true.
So
oh, and I
that
also,
fucking mustache, man. Oh my god.
so good.
Go away.
he knows his character. It's great.
Get off my TV,
He's beautiful, Brian.
so bad.
He's like 70s beautiful.
yes, but that's not a good thing.
What? How is that not a good thing?
Horrible.
Come on. You know that stash gets numbers when he goes to the club.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, it probably does.
They
yeah.
immediately, as soon as he steps in, everyone's like throwing their like cell phone to put like his number into them.
But yeah, mid-match, Jade Cargill shows up just to interrupt.
Why?
Because Brandy.
Like I feel like that Cody's a little too many stories. He kind of has to like tone it down.
No, he's in just enough stories. It's Cody.
It's super weird.
He can write in himself into all the stories that he wants.
So is Jade Cargill gonna fuck up Cody?
I hope so.
That'd be fucking interesting.
Oh,
That'd be cool.
please do it.
Probably be better done than WWE.
But yeah, the interruption happens. Cody's distracted.
Yeah,
Peter
then,
Avalon
like-
gets a low blow.
Oh, that was great.
Almost-
I was
almost
really
wins.
hoping that was gonna be his finisher.
That's what I thought. Like I thought that was going to be the finish.
Exactly,
and
right?
He was going to win.
But it's like, oh, cool, low blow, Cody loses. I would
Yeah.
have been good with that.
I would have been fine.
Like, because at the end of this match, like Brian says, like Cody puts Peter in the figure four,
Yeah.
and like Peter just slaps the shit out of him, and then before Cody can do the same thing, Peter taps out.
Yeah, he just
because he
taps out
doesn't want to
immediately.
like get hit in the face. That's his moneymaker.
I mean, yeah,
Like,
This was actually a lengthy match.
kind
right?
of was. Yeah.
I'm surprised they gave like Peter Avalon that much time.
I mean, why not? You know.
yeah, I understand, like, because this doesn't really lead to anything, and usually Peter's like featured on Dark
Yeah.
more than anything
Yeah.
else. So maybe it was just like, hey man, like we just want to expose him a little
Mhm,
bit, which is cool.
Yeah.
I mean, this
that's
way,
pretty
you
good.
know, there's no feud here. There's the story doesn't even involve Peter Avalon. It
Oh, it
involves
doesn't.
Cody and Jade Cargill, and he's just there because they wanted a match. Which, you know, that kind of sucks for him, but whatever. He got to be put on Dynamite. That's cool.
Yeah.
You know.
Cody Rhodes is quickly becoming like the Daniel Bryan of AEW for me.
What do you mean?
Just like he's kind of whatever. Like he's a good wrestler and all, but
I see what you're talking about. I do.
there's not
yeah.
too much like interest
For sure.
there.
Yeah.
I think that's by design because he doesn't want to be the center of attention all the time.
Yeah.
It's his company. It would be very WCW of him to do that.
Yeah.
And they obviously, you know, everyone has learned the lessons of what not to do. And I think he's trying to do that very carefully. He could very easily be like, "Oh, I want to be the world champ forever because it's my company and I can."
Oh man.
And that's definitely the not the right thing to do.
Yeah, I mean, he can't even challenge for the title anyway.
Exactly. Yeah.
You don't remember that? So
It was like one of the first
when
things that happened.
MJF turned heel, and then like he said like if what's MJF or Jericho?
It was MJF.
Was
Well, it
it?
was basically so it was Cody wrestled Jericho.
Oh no, it was Jericho because MJF threw the towel for him, and
Yeah.
that's how he lost it. So yeah, so it was Jericho versus Cody, and the stipulation was if Cody loses,
He can never wrestle
challenge
for
for
the
the main belt. And the way that match ended is when we figured out that MJF is like a true heel because he threw in the towel, and that's how Cody lost. So he can never challenge. it.
Last year?
It was like early.
they-
It was
Yeah.
even before that. It was like
19, yeah.
early AEW, very
Yeah.
early
Yeah.
AEW.
Yeah.
So that's how that happened. There we go.
Oh, a
Now I
while
remember
ago.
that shit. So yeah, so Cody can't ever challenge it. So but like I saw what the hell's who's Jade Cargill gonna wrestle?
I think they're doing a slow burn. They're figuring out what they want to do.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, we got a Shaq thing going on.
Oh man, that is true. Next week, Shaq's
Yeah.
Cody's gonna react to Shaq.
Yeah. After this, we get FTR backstage being bad guys, talking shit on Jurassic Express.
Yep.
Oh, so apparently, because FTR wrestled Jurassic Express, they are now dead to Jim Cornette. They made a fool of themselves by wrestling small midget wrestlers. In his words, that he no longer respects them.
So who the fuck does he respect?
Basically nobody. Himself.
Oh man.
Wrestlers from 1984. But yeah, Jim Cornette apparently has lost faith in FTR.
Oh my god. Jim, stop talking. Like, he's a cool, like, historian kind of guy.
His knowledge is incredibly vast, and he will know more about wrestling than most people will ever learn in their life.
But who gives a shit?
But his opinion no longer matters in the grand scheme of things. It really doesn't. He's not booking any shows anymore. He's not a major thing. It's just use him as a source of history and knowledge, nothing else.
I'm pretty sure his blood pressure is like out the fucking
right?
Out the roof with all the fucking yelling that he has to do.
It's so ridiculous.
It's gonna be like on King of the Hill, that dude that died because he was so angry.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
No, he maintains control of his blood pressure through leeching.
There you go.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
You don't see underneath like the camera. There's like fucking
a bunch of
He's just,
leeches.
covered in leeches, bloodletting. Yeah, okay, here we go. This is what I was confused by. Up next was Jon Moxley versus Nic Comoroto.
Oh man, when Nick came in,
Damn, boy, he's thick. Boy, that's a thick ass boy.
I mean, he's quite large.
yeah, thanks
He's a pretty
Anthony
big guy.
Fantano for that shit.
Yeah.
But goddamn,
Very,
dude.
very Bruiser Brody looking.
Like, so he has a caveman aesthetic to
Oh,
him.
yeah.
And someone pitched the thing like, where's the rival between him and Jurassic Express?
Yeah, do it.
He's gonna like, no,
He
I
wants
made
to-
all the dinosaurs go extinct. You're fucking next.
He wants to come
Come
out
out
with
with
to
a
kill
fucking
Luchasaurus.
huge club.
With like a Flintstones costume.
Yes, make it happen.
And he wants to kill Luchasaurus.
maybe not the dumb Flintstones like sash like leopard print thing.
No, do it.
no, that's dumb.
We already have a dinosaur wrestler. Why not a caveman wrestler?
Because that's stupid. Like, okay, have his like his shorts be like leopard skin.
Oh,
That'd be fine.
like
And have
if
him
it
go
was
out with,
like
a club
fuzzy, like a
with-
saber-toothed tiger fur.
Yeah.
thing? Oh shit.
But like a stupid like toga like leopard skin thing.
Leopard skin trunks.
Yeah.
Fuzzy leopard skin trunks.
Do it.
For Nic Comoroto, the caveman.
Oh, man.
With a big club.
Like I do like how JR kind of put him over.
Yeah.
Was it
Yeah.
JR?
Yeah, it was JR.
Yeah, so like saying like he was the only one that answered the call to
Answered the
fight
call,
Moxley.
yeah.
I was incredibly shocked this wasn't an immediate squash.
Yeah. Yeah.
I really thought it was going to be, he's going to show up, he's going to get a little bit of action, and then the match is over. It wasn't.
Yeah, I did like how Nick actually got a good amount
Yeah,
of offense.
I was surprised.
And he actually, because he was on Dark before.
Yeah.
Who was he fighting? Did you
Scorpio
say?
Sky.
Scorpio Sky.
Yeah.
Did he win?
No,
I don't
he
remember.
Lost. He lost.
He lost? Okay. But like either way, this guy's impressive as hell. I kind of hope they sign this guy because he's really cool. And if he
Yeah.
turns into that caveman thing that we talked about, fuck
Yeah,
yeah.
like you said, he reminds me of Bruiser Brody.
Yeah, that's that. I mean,
I think Bruiser Brody might have actually been a little bigger.
Well, yeah, I mean, back way then, Bruiser
Yeah.
Brody was like a huge dude, and that's where Brody Lee kind of got some of his inspiration from. But yeah,
Oh, and this match, what was the JR line no, not that one, but like where I had to like tell Jacob to kind of like put it back, cause like what the fuck did JR
yeah,
just say?
yeah.
So at one point, JR just says, "Oh man, because of all that cardiovascular training,"
and then he just stopped.
and then that's it.
I think he had a thought, and then it didn't matter, and he just forgot it instantly, or like,
Well, he did that more than once.
well, he does that.
yeah,
Because later on, he says something. Oh, this is a hallmark.
Yeah,
And he doesn't say anything. I think he meant to say like this is a hallmark moment or something.
I'm
but,
wondering
like,
if it's just old JR is getting old.
Yeah, well, he has to take
Oh,
a
man.
shot.
Take a shot of barbecue sauce.
Yeah,
he
Is
forgot
it
to
under
do it
the
before this
table?
match.
Yeah,
Yeah.
is this memory juice?
Oh man. Oh no,
Nerve-
he has to inject it. He doesn't have to drink it.
He drinks a nerve tonic.
He has an IV bag.
Oh, man.
like,
He's gonna get a big
oh
head.
man, give
Like
me that.
it
Give me that
doesn't drip
Carolina
because it's
style.
so thick. Someone has to squeeze the
Yeah.
bag.
Oh man, he's gotta sit there and squeeze it.
But there were some really cool spots in this match. I did like how at one point Moxley tries to hit a lariat and like Nick's like, nah, son,
Yeah.
get
Yeah.
out of
Yeah.
here. And the only way that Moxley was able to put him down
sleeper.
was through a sleeper. So he couldn't use his paradigm shift to normally put this guy down. I'm like, all right, that's impressive. Good showing from Nic. Put him on more, please. Like, make a story of him, like we said, against him versus Luchasaurus.
Mm-hmm.
That'd be cool.
Fucking love that
that'd be
match.
sick.
Oh man, it's like they try to like double choke slam each other at one point. That's the part that I want.
How do
see.
you? They both go up in the air at the same time and
They
slam.
both jumping. Oh, man, make it happen.
How would that work?
Nah, one of his special moves is the meteor.
Oh man!
Oh,
Kills Luchasaurus.
Yeah.
He's dead instantly.
nah, man. One of his special moves has to be like the fucking spear throw.
Yes.
Yeah.
So he actually makes an old school like stone spear, like
Kill somebody.
oh, that's gonna be so good.
No, well, it does use Marco's stunt.
Yeah. But yeah.
Throws him.
John Moxley after this basically challenges everyone.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
He is happy that like Kenny brought all his friends and nonsense.
Yeah.
More people for Moxley to kill, essentially. More
Yep.
bones to break and more arteries to squeeze and whatever else he said.
Whatever else he
more
said,
more
yeah.
kidneys to like punch and
Oh
stuff.
man.
More spleens to lacerate,
Oh
There you
man.
go.
Whew.
I guess.
And last, how do you? Dang.
More livers to perforate.
No man. More fucking lungs to fucking deflate. That's what he wants.
Yeah.
Mm.
Just poke him in the lung. After that, we go backstage with Dasha, and it's Eddie Kingston and his family, Butcher Blade Bunny, just being bad guys.
Yeah, like he doesn't know how to prepare for Lance. He just does it. Whatever. Let's just go fight.
Yeah.
And this one, like Lance shows up. Holy shit! Like, so did you see what he was wearing?
Mm-mm.
So afterwards, they took a picture because I'm like, what the fuck is he wearing? And he's wearing his Suzuki Gun uniform.
Oh man,
Right? I was like, oh shit.
that's pretty great.
As soon as I saw that picture, I immediately tweeted, I'm like, oh fuck, I got like way more respect for like Lance Archer after this, and of course he liked it. I'm like, yeah,
That's pretty rad.
Yeah.
Hey Lance, send him some of those uniforms.
I'll
Not in
get-
your size though, because I don't fit in that
I'll
shit.
wear a Suzuki Gun uniform.
Fuck yeah, dude. Like,
Let's go.
but like, make it like average Mexican height size. I need that.
Okay.
So like 5'8". Like, I would definitely take. Who was like in the fucking whole group? I don't remember off the top of my head.
A lot of dudes.
But it was so good. But yeah. Oh, even like Jake the Snake gets in some shit in this
Yeah.
fucking promo. I didn't write what he says because I wasn't paying attention too much. But I'm like, I was too much.
You
in
also have
shock.
to like really pay attention to Jake the Snake because he's so like hoarse and raspy.
Yeah, but what did he say?
I don't know.
I was like too much. I'm like, oh, rad.
Yeah.
To like pay attention to Jake the Snake. So I was kind of
Probably
sad.
something cryptic and threatening because it's Jake the Snake and that's
metaphor.
everything.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like every time Jake the Snake talks, like they need to have subtitles at the bottom.
Yeah, they do.
sometimes.
They do.
Or like have someone in production like put up his volume so you can kind of hear it a little bit more or
No.
something. Because god damn it, it's hard to understand.
You have to know how to speak snake,
I don't.
but not like the Harry Potter style.
That's what to say. Yeah. Stupid Harry.
Wait, that's a thing?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, people can talk to snakes in Harry Potter. It's kind of dumb.
Yeah.
Well, some people.
God damn it. Screw you, Harry
After
Potter.
that, we get Kenny Omega shows up finally. with
Oh,
his
man.
fantastic shirt.
Right?
Oh my god,
Whoo! Pimp and purple.
that's
shirt
like
right
that's like
there.
a classic late '90s rock shirt. It's like a silk Versace shirt that probably costs like several $100s. Look up The Rock in like the late '90s. Always
Oh,
ridiculous.
The Rock. I thought you
Not-
meant like
not rock and roll.
music.
No.
Yeah.
The Rock.
Okay, yeah, The Rock. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, like a sweet like silk Versace shirt.
Yeah. Yeah.
Costs way too much money.
Dude, I fucking put down. That's a shirt that some like fucking rancho ass dude wears
Yes.
to a party.
Yes.
So I was like, oh shit, god damn it.
Fucking
Kenny.
Don Callis with a black eye.
Yeah.
Because the Young Bucks beat him up.
Yeah, he kind of like doesn't want to get Kenny mad, and he says, don't worry about it, man." And then he lets it slip that it was the Young Bucks. And as soon as he said that, he's like, he runs out. He's gonna go get some sweet revenge.
Yeah.
Whoo! I like how at one point, like, because Alex Marvez shows up here too,
Yeah.
and like he's kind of like in the corner as soon as he lets it slip out, like he just says, "Wait, are you saying that the Young Bucks did this?" And they like fucking shoo him out of the room.
Yeah.
Essentially, I'm like, god damn it, Alex Marvez being everywhere and nowhere at the same time. He's like sweet energy, Brian. It's pretty sweet.
No one likes him. Apparently.
I mean, who's gonna be friends with Alex Marvez? Not commentators though.
I don't know.
See?
Exactly.
Yeah, I guess.
Exactly.
Not even the good guys like Alex Marvez.
It's because he gets in their face and gets in their business. But yeah, after this we have Matt Sydal with Top Flight versus,
Oh my God.
and I'm calling them Private Hardy.
well, aren't they called like Party Hardy or something?
I don't know.
Something like that.
So I do like how on Tuesday night, Matt and Private Party were on Impact.
Oh, they were?
Yeah,
That's cool.
so they were on Impact and they challenged. Who was it? They were gonna challenge the Good Brothers to a match, but who was out there? The Storm guy. I don't know.
Lance Storm?
No, the Cowboy dude from Impact.
Oh, I know who you're talking about.
Yeah, that guy. And I don't know Impact too much, unfortunately, so my bad. But like, it was like a 3-way battle that eventually Private Party won, so they get a shot at the Impact Tag Team Champs.
Cool. Oh, cool.
And that's kind of like where of like more stuff happens where they're trying to turn Private Party heel, and it finally pays off in this match. Fuck yeah.
It does, yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, heel Private Party way cooler than face Private Party.
I mean, they've been corrupted by
I didn't know
by
they were
scheming
face
Matt
at all.
Hardy.
I mean, they were when they came out because like, oh man, we're like the fun party guys.
They were
Look at all
basically
our cool
the
moves.
Street Profits counterparts, where they're fun and parties are fun and
Yeah.
whatever.
They just never like, as far as I've seen them, like they never really felt like a face team.
They
They were just like neutral. They were just
they
there.
were
Yeah,
just
they
kind
were
of
just kinda there.
But yeah, they're definitely bad guys now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I will say, while this match was cool, the inexperience really showed up a lot in this match.
Yeah.
Holy shit! I'm like, yeah, you're doing a bunch of cool moves that like maybe you guys need to practice a little bit.
I think
more,
it was
'cause
two
holy
teams
shit.
that were doing similar styles, but they weren't necessarily used to each other, and a lot of that.
Well, not even that. There was like from Top Flight where they do that whole sequence where I want to say Dante at the end has to do a backflip to land on Quinn, and he just fucking misses Quinn.
Yeah.
Period. And you're like, oh, that's
Yeah, there was a few
That's not good,
missteps
man.
in this match for sure.
Yeah.
so that's what
Well,
I'm like.
it's Matt Sydal, like a veteran, of
Yeah.
like 20-year veteran. Matt Hardy, that's obvious. But they're basically coaching
Younger guys.
these two younger, inexperienced teams.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
And Top Flight is like,
Kinda what
they're
it is.
super new to wrestling.
yeah. Well, they're just young, I think. I
Yeah.
don't know if they're new to wrestling, but
But again, there was a lot of cool spots in this match.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
I did like when
lots of flippy shit.
Yeah, I did like when the Top Flight and Macedo, like all of them managed to do like a double Boston Crab
Yeah,
to Private
yeah.
Party. So it's all three of them do it. I'm like, oh, that's kind of cool. And
I liked
inventive.
when Matt Hardy does the triple cover.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. So that's the part I'm talking. So that's the part I'm
about.
talking about. Like, so Matt hits what like 3 twists of fate.
Yeah.
And they all go down and they cover. And as soon as like they kick out, JR pretty much says like, oh man, he got 3 2 counts. That's 6.
That's 6, yeah.
What?
Boom. 2 + 2 is 4. -1, that's 3. Quick maths.
Quick math from JR right there. I'm like,
Yeah,
what the fuck, JR?
that's
Like-
6. Thanks, JR. 3 2 counts. He won twice.
That's why I'm like, what? God damn, JR just stopped.
Eliminate 2 of them. There was 2
Oh,
that got 3.
shit,
Get out
like-
of here.
Yeah. The ref
Oh, man.
messed up.
Apparently.
Oh, and there was also that other. It looks really sloppy where the God, I don't remember Top Flight's names off the top of my head. Darius and Dante, but I don't
Dante and
remember which
Darius,
one.
yeah.
Like where Quinn is up on the second on the top rope, and he kind of does this like he wants to do a backflip to do a Hurricane Rana, but he almost fucks it up, and like they have to grab him to like do the
Yeah.
whole move.
Yeah.
So I'm
That
like,
was towards
ooh,
the end,
okay.
I think, yeah.
I'm like that was kind of
Yeah, again, I just think it was a lot of inexperience with
Yeah,
each other,
exactly.
and just they're trying to do too many big cool things, and it just doesn't work out as well.
Also, towards the end, when they actually, like, right as they're about to win, Private Party, I don't remember their names.
Isaiah uses the chair.
No, the other guy.
Quinn is the one with
Quinn
the
with the hair.
Yeah,
With the
Quinn's
red
with the hair. Isaiah's the
Yeah,
other
he
one.
does like a flip or something to, like, slam onto someone, but it, like, misses, and he
Yeah.
hits his head on, like,
Yeah,
someone's knees.
yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah, so again, the green of these guys really showed, but hey, it was still a fun match. So I'm not gonna put it too much against them for a team that like I'm pretty sure they don't have that many years in the business just yet, but they're still learning. So I'm like, whatever.
Ruin the AEW.
But yeah, Private Party,
nothing.
Party Hardy wins, and
Yeah.
then there's like a big brawl that happens after anyway.
Yeah, because Isaiah uses a chair to cheat, so he'll turn Private Party.
Yep.
Hell yeah.
Hey man, that's cool. They're finally doing what Matt Hardy said.
Yeah, again, I actually enjoy the storyline with heel Private
Yeah,
Party way
me too.
more because they're way cool. Now, like, whenever they have their private party, they could be dicks about, like, not letting people in that party.
I mean, they did that already.
Yeah.
But, like, even more dicks.
Even
But,
more
like,
dicks.
you can't get into the party. Nah, man, you're too fat. Get out of here. And
There
then
you
the
go.
next person, like, oh, God, Ginger, get out of here.
Yes.
Like, shit like that. I can't wait. The bouncer
yeah.
better have, like, some
MJF
kind of...
into the party, and then Inner
Oh.
Circle and Beast.
After that, it's we go back to Inner Circle. They're still kind of arguing with each other about what's going on, with the apparent tag match to determine who's the best tag team in Inner Circle.
Yeah.
Hey, man, MJF respects Sammy.
Yeah.
Does he, though?
I mean,
Does he?
probably not. Probably not.
I don't know. He probably doesn't even respect any of them.
I mean,
maybe Wardlow?
Jericho, maybe.
I'm pretty sure
He
respects
definitely does not
Jericho.
respect Wardlow. Absolutely not.
Why not?
Because Wardlow's like his secretary.
But there's probably still something there.
I don't know about that. I think he respects Jericho, and that's it.
Maybe.
Maybe Hager. I said maybe. That's like, because
Eh.
Hager doesn't really talk. He doesn't go against like MJF at all.
So
I think the ones like he probably doesn't respect as much is probably either like Santana Ortiz,
yeah,
and then Sammy for sure.
definitely Sammy. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh man, I can't wait till Sammy like kicks the shit out of MJF one day.
That'll be great.
Ooh, it's gonna happen.
That'll be great. After that, we go into a match, ladies' match.
This match was rad.
Yeah. Lela Hirsch, who is new.
No, she's been there for
a
little bit.
Was she? Did she have a match?
She had a match before. Yeah.
Against Britt Baker.
Yeah.
That's right. That's
Yep.
right. Okay, yeah, I remember. And then versus Penelope Ford, and then fucking, god damn it. So of course Penelope Ford and Kip Sabian and Miro are there with Miro's butler Charles Taylor, formerly Chuck Taylor of Best Friends. He's got like a dumb tuxedo and like a thing, like a saucer with stuff. It's pretty great. And then put the sad Orange Cassidy in the crowd being sad.
Oh my god, this was so
JR
good.
brought up the young boy thing again.
He did.
Yeah.
No, don't talk.
Damn it, JR, shut the hell up.
Shut the fuck up.
Fucking chuck some more sauce.
Yeah.
Keep quiet. Oh, they
Yeah.
fucking like elbow him in the ribs is super hard
Man.
when he says that, I bet.
So fucking Lela Hirsch, 4'11",
Right? Holy
Yeah.
shit.
small.
Very small.
At least the good thing is like the other women aren't super tall.
Yes,
Like
yeah.
so if it was like imagine Hirsch versus like Jade Cargill.
Yeah. Oh,
That'd be a
shit.
little like
Still taller than Marco.
Or even
sure.
dang it, what's her name?
Who?
The former champion.
Riho.
No, not Rio.
Nyla Rose?
Nyla Rose. Yeah.
Oh man, Hirsch versus Nyla Rose.
Yeah.
Fuck.
I don't know about that.
I mean, if they also have like a Nyla Rose versus Jade one, I'd take that too.
That could be cool.
But like,
That could be cool.
but for this match specifically, Hirsch versus Penelope, like, okay, they're not even size, but it's you can legitimately see them actually like doing something to each other.
Penelope Ford wasn't much taller.
Yeah, that is true. She's like
So-
maybe what, like 5'2" or 5'3",
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah, who knows? This match was great.
Yeah.
Hirsch is so good
Yeah.
for being like 4'11". Goddamn,
Yeah.
it looked like she'd hurt if she punched you though.
Yeah, she's fucking buff as shit. I don't want to get punched.
Oh man, would you rather get punched by her or kicked by her?
Punched.
Punched every time.
Punched
Her
immediately
legs are huge,
punched.
man.
Yeah.
I don't know,
She has.
man.
She got giant legs.
Yeah.
Oh man, like I'm not saying like straight like toe kick, like steel toe kick. She like maybe just like a Daniel Bryan kick. There we go.
No, that's worse. That's what I don't want. That's what I was thinking about. Like a full on roundhouse kick to the
Yeah.
chest. You're dead.
What?
You're gonna die.
I
That's like
don't
a
know.
Walter shop.
God, I can't wait to get that how palpitation.
Why do you
like,
want that?
It's on the bucket list to say you experienced it
and then
once.
your chest collapses and you're
I'm
dead.
gonna get the Kofi chest.
Yeah, it's gonna be worse. It's gonna be like a hand imprint into your body.
So which one's Walter?
He's on NXT UK. He's like
that's
this
why.
giant
Okay.
German dude.
Yeah, yeah.
He's fucking awesome.
Oh man,
He's been champion basically forever because he's great and no one can beat him, and he's just
Yeah.
kicks the shit out of people. Yeah.
his chops are loud as fuck.
Well, yeah, Walter's fucking awesome.
But yeah,
Yeah, I mean, there's
the-
all kinds of shenanigans.
yeah. The sort of I like how at one point Miro tells Charles to go trip Layla.
Yeah.
So like he could try to win, and like Charles like I will say that Chuck Taylor sells looking super sad
Oh, yeah.
and like doesn't want to do shit very well. I'm like, I actually felt bad for him in this match. Like, I don't want to do any of that. Come on. What? You didn't feel a
didn't.
little bad for
Not
Charles?
even.
What? Fucking monster, Brian.
You deserve this.
I mean, yeah, at one point,
Because your name's Chuck Taylor.
That's great.
it's Charles now.
Charles Taylor.
Kip holds Layla's boot, and then basically allows Penelope to pin her and win.
yeah.
So, cheating all around.
Yeah, and I like how afterwards Miro with
Most
his like
important thing, yeah.
Slavic fucking tracksuit that he has
Yes.
on. Jesus Christ, what was it he squatting during his promo? It would have been great. But
Like
like
some hard bass.
Yeah.
he tells like I like how he tells like Lela Hirsch like get out of the ring, get out of here. And then like all the crowd of course boos like yeah you heard me, get the hell out of here. Like bad guy Miro,
Hey, Miro has declared that he has ordered Charles, if you will, that Miro is now his best friend and Orange Cassidy is not.
Yep.
Like, this is where I felt like that Chuck Taylor sold it super well right here. Come on,
Yeah.
Brian. You can't even give him that.
He is not allowed to
Well,
be
he
Orange
sold it well.
Cassidy's
Yeah, exactly.
friend.
And then you
But I
felt bad,
didn't
like,
really
oh,
feel bad
man,
for him.
that's his, like, best friend.
Charles Taylor is not allowed to be friends with Orange Cassidy
He lost to
anymore.
Miro fair and square.
Yeah,
Serve your time, bud.
he is. You can still feel bad for the guy.
I'm not gonna.
God, Brian.
I want dumb backstage
Fucking-
shenanigans with this Butler.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, they're doing it in the ring where they're making,
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
Chuck cheat for the team.
I mean,
Oh,
I just,
and
you know.
JR said something like towards the end of the match, after the match ended, he was saying Chuck Taylor, Miro's gonna tell his wife to put his feet up on Chuck Taylor or something.
Oh,
Yeah,
I was
man.
like, oh, okay. Gonna bring Lana into this.
Oh, man. Ugh.
Yeah.
Can't do that.
Well, you can.
No, you can't.
Well, not on TV, you can.
Okay, well, yeah,
But,
not on
like,
TV.
oh, you can.
Sure.
There is definitely weird videos out there for those people that enjoy that, I guess.
Are there?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure there's like, hey, man, I want to be furniture, and that's, like, my weird fetish.
That's probably true.
There's
Yeah.
something fucking wrong with me.
I want to be an ottoman.
But after that, we go to the backstage real quick, and it's as I'm calling them, the new elite,
Oh, yeah, it is
which
true.
is the Good Brothers with Kenny, and they're just killing Penta for some reason.
Yeah, because, like, remember how last week Penta and the Lucha Bros came down to help? So now they're got to take revenge out on Penta, even though
Well,
it should have been the Young Bucks.
it should have
that
been
they're
the Young
fucking-
Bucks.
But whatever, who cares? They're still fucking up Penta super good.
Yeah,
I do like how Kenny takes off one of his boots and fucks up Penta with it.
yeah,
So what animal died to make those boots?
a bunch.
I said fucking either orangutan or a red panda died.
Oh man,
Red Panda?
How else do you explain a red boot like that?
I'm going to say it was like a bioengineered animal with DNA from like 20 different animals.
there you go.
Oh shit! So
A
it's a weird
cell.
chimera thing.
Like DBZ cell,
Oh shit!
Oh, I'm going to go with
genetically engineered to be the perfect boot.
Yeah. This is the ideal boot leather.
Yes.
So someone was saying that like the reason he attacked Penta with a boot is to kind of like give a quick link to Hangman. That's what I said too.
To me, that is you're reaching, because in my mind right now, Kenny does not even think about Hangman.
Of course he doesn't.
He's not in the picture. Who cares? He's more concerned with the Good Brothers and being world champ and going to TNA and doing stuff.
Yeah.
And doing what he needs to do to win. That's I don't think so.
You got to look like 10 layers deep, man. Some like deep storytelling.
Not
here.
in wrestling, you don't.
Oh, in AEW you kind of do sometimes. I mean,
No,
I will say that
sometimes. No, he's
AEW
brought it
is
up
good at
before.
like
10 layers, no.
what,
Well,
so,
maybe
like,
not 10
eight-
layers, but like he's brought it up before
Yeah,
where they
like
do
so
like
there has
long
been
stings
hints
like
here and
that.
there where they drop that like.
Sure, yeah.
So that's what I'm saying. I think they just put that not as like a super blunt hint, but like, hey, remember Hangman?
I don't know
That's
about
about
that.
it.
I
Like,
don't
I
know
don't think
about
it's
that.
anything serious.
I don't
Did
know
we
about
ever
that.
figure out who ambushed Moxley?
Nope.
Nope. I'm assuming it's the Good Brothers.
Yeah,
but,
me too.
Who knows?
Yeah, we never that was never resolved.
Yeah, weird.
Or it could have been Don Callis himself
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
with his
That's probably
invisible
it.
hand powers.
Yeah. He just like
He's like he's the boss from Smash Bros.
just the
Oh
big
man,
hand.
the hand.
He just
yeah.
slapped John Moxley onto the ground.
Yeah. He did the like
Oh, yeah.
pointy move.
No, did you ever? What is it? Did you ever play Azura's Wrath?
No, I heard of it though.
So I'm pretty sure you've seen the scene where like one of the last bosses is some gigantic dude who's bigger than the world, and like
Okay.
one of the final things is like he's gonna push his finger down to kill Asura.
Oh, man.
So that's what I'm hoping Don Callis does for his
Yes.
power. Like he turns super giant and
Just smashes
just
you.
like crushes like John Moxley.
That's funny.
But yeah, I mean, they just New Elite beat up Penta, and that's kind of it, right?
It's powers. Don't worry, Brian. It's
How
a
do you
video-
fight that?
Oh, because the guy you are is also a god, and
No,
he
like,
gets so
how do
mad.
you fight that?
Yeah, he got so mad that he like super punched the finger, and it destroyed his finger, and it went up his arm and
Oh
destroyed
my
him.
god.
Yeah, it's fine.
Azura, that's a weird ass game, dude.
It seemed like a cool game.
It was a weird game that like I don't know what category it falls into because it had a bunch of different play styles.
Right.
It's fine.
Go play it for free or steal it from someone. I don't know. I don't know your friends who you hang
No.
out with.
Don't encourage stealing.
steal
you
it.
know?
It's not. It's borrowing then for infinity
Oh my
time.
God.
There you go.
Get out of here.
Get buried with that game so your friend can't ever have it back.
But the last, not if they dig your grave up.
Well, what if I get cremated with
Well,
it?
then that's different.
Yeah, good luck getting at that, suckers.
The last thing we have of the night is the Inner Circle tag matches. It's Sammy and Hager, also known as Sammy Hagar.
Yeah.
And they had the real Sammy Hagar say stuff, and he said they're the cool tag team because obviously they are.
Yeah.
Versus
What
Proud and
band is he
Powerful.
from?
Huh?
What band is he from?
He was
Van
the
Halen?
like the singer in Van Halen after like the original crew had kind of
Right,
changed.
And then he did his own thing, didn't he?
Yeah.
Like Chicken Foot or some bullshit like that.
There's a bunch of stuff he's done.
I don't even know. I was never a fan of Van Halen too much. So
He sings on the song Panama.
Right.
That is as people derisively called it Van Hagar. But I like it.
Yeah,
so
I've
okay.
never listened to
Yeah.
Van Halen that era. So
Yeah. But yeah, it's so Sammy and Hager, Proud and Powerful, and MJF Jericho.
yeah.
I
guess
do like how
Wardlow
early
just,
in the
you know-
match Jericho gets tagged in along with Sammy, and the crowd immediately start chanting "Tag Slut."
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah. They know.
No, my favorite part of this was I forgot what it was saying, but it sounded like Maxi sucks. Like the crowd started chanting
Oh,
Maxi sucks or something.
What the hell?
And fucking MJF was like, stop.
Oh,
Like he got up on the top rope and he's like, stop it. That was fucking great. I don't know if it was Maxi sucks, but it was something.
who do you
along those
cheer
lines.
for in this match? Proud and Powerful?
I mean, I was cheering for Proud and Powerful or Sammy Hagar to win.
Yeah.
But, that was just me. I can see why some people would want Chris and MJF to win, though. So, either way, like, no one really wins out of this.
That's true.
They're still, like, a group and still a unit, supposedly. So,
I don't know, man. They don't seem like a unit.
whoa. They are.
Are they?
I mean, come on. Everyone's friends other than maybe Sammy and MJF and Santana and MJF.
I was gonna say MJF on everyone. Jericho's the only one who seems to like him.
Even then, he's had his moments where he's
Exactly.
like, "Hey, man, wrangle it back, bro."
I don't even know if Wardlow likes MJF.
That's true. Like he doesn't even talk. So
He's a hired gun, man. He doesn't have to like his boss.
I'm waiting. I mean, I'm waiting for Wardlow to do something and like not get paid, and then just kick the shit out of Sammy
yeah.
or MJF.
Oh man, so this match also had a sloppy moment from Jericho, though.
Yeah.
Man, that Lion's Hold. I thought he was gonna break his fucking neck. Holy
one?
shit! So you don't remember that there's a sequence towards the end where stuff happens and then Jericho does his like lion salt off the second rope where he does like the backflip and lands on him. So what happens is like he tries to do it, but I don't know what happened. I don't think he gets like enough push off the rope where like it looks like he almost lands on his neck and then fucking rolls on the dude.
I mean, I am sad to say it may be time to stop doing the lion salt.
I agree. Like Jericho, like
You don't need to do it anymore. You've done enough of them over your career. Just keep it up with the Walls of Jericho and the Judas Effect and whatever else.
but yeah, that looked really so.
Yeah.
I'm sure he could still do it, like maybe in like a singles match where he has better time to set it up.
For sure.
Like this was like, oh, you got to be quick and like so, and he doesn't have like the thing to keep up with the young
He's
guys.
he's not Jericho of 10 years ago or even more.
So yeah, but also this match had like Jericho and MJF trying to cheat at one point.
Of course.
And fucking Hager catches both of them. That was fucking great. He like
What was
knocks
it?
out
Okay, Floyd and then
And the ring.
Yeah.
That's what it was.
like immediately, like as soon as Jericho gets Floyd, he turns around and like Hager's looking at him, and like he takes it away and he punches Jericho. Then MJF gets his ring, and the same thing
Well,
happens
no,
with MJF. It was great.
Hager fucking like claymores the
Yeah.
shit out of
Oh my
Jericho.
god, that was awesome, man.
Yeah, kicks the shit out of him.
Like again, I was really hoping Proud and Powerful won this
Yeah, me too.
because they even said it like when they were talking last week. They are the tag team of the group,
Yeah.
and I don't know where they go next with this story.
I mean, yeah, I don't know. I could still see them building up to a split of some sort.
Yeah,
Either the inner circle is one team and another team, or even the inner circle just is gone.
I wouldn't say gone. I think it might be the split because like Jericho and MJF do win because MJF like holds Sammy's trunks, so he
yeah.
cheats to win.
Of course.
So I think that's clearly going to be something that's going to get brought up next week.
Yeah.
But I don't know where they're going to go next. 'Cause I'm pretty sure they're not going to go where Jericho and MJF win the titles. I doubt
don't know,
it.
man. I don't know.
With all the other tag teams on the rise?
I mean, it's hard to say.
Yeah, because right now in the tag team picture for the belt, they have like technically FTR and Jungle Express because they're technically the top two in rankings.
Yeah.
They still had that Lucha Bros kind of came out and fucked up them, so they could be part of the thing. So I don't think MJF and Jericho are up there to get a title shot anytime
I mean,
soon.
who knows? I mean, that's the thing with AEW is there's so many great tag teams. I seriously have no idea who's gonna win next.
Dark Order.
I mean, I'm fine with that. I'm fine with basically any team winning the belts.
Even Marco Stunt and Jungle Boy.
See, I said basically any team, not them. Jungle Boy and Luchasaurus, yeah, sure, why not?
Yeah, I'll take that.
Just not Marco Stunt. What?
He might.
No, please don't. I understand. Again, he's worked hard to get where he is. It's great that he's at where he's at. I just stop. Just don't.
Oh man, we gotta buy Austin a Marco Stunt shirt, and he has to wear it.
I won't. I will not.
We will staple it on.
I will donate that to Goodwill.
It'll be like 3 sizes too small.
So it's like a crop top on Austin?
Oh my god.
Again, we're just gonna staple it on your body so you can't take it off.
I'll tear it off.
That's gonna really suck.
Well,
That'll suck a lot.
Well, if that's the case, I'm gonna get like screws and then screw them in.
screw it into my body.
Yeah, like right where like your bone is, and like
Oh my
screw that
God.
shit in there.
That seems a little extreme.
Well, just don't take off the shirt. You're fine.
Oh my god. But yeah, MJF and Jericho win because of shenanigans.
This was the main event, right?
Yep, this was the main event. Like, so kind of like how it brought up on Raw. Like this this Dynamite was okay.
Yeah, it was alright.
I mean,
like-
it was fine.
Yeah, nothing really stood out.
Yeah.
And that was the thing where like I understand that like not every week can be ridiculous
Exactly.
and like super popular.
We've had
so,
a couple weeks of amazing shows.
Yeah. So this is like it was a solid show, but probably like slightly on the lower end of solid more than anything for
I mean,
me.
if we had this quality every week, I'd be perfectly fine with it.
Oh yeah, I'd be good with that shit. Like give me this quality every week for like any show and I'd be happy with it.
Exactly.
But of course we don't have that in WWE all the time. God damn it.
I wonder if New Japan's like this.
I've never watched their regular weekly stuff, so I have no idea.
I mean, I usually catch like highlights and recaps of stuff, and that's usually all like the main big stories that are happening more than anything. So
Yeah,
like,
I'm just wondering how they're like, how consistent they are.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, their pay-per-views are always great,
Oh
Yeah.
hell yeah!
so I don't know.
I mean, come on, right now we just had Ibushi versus Sonata. That was kind of cool. But either way, what would you rate it, Austin?
I will give it a 7. I felt like it was above average. It was solid the whole night.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't nothing was spectacular.
Yeah,
I think,
that is true.
but it was a solid night of decent wrestling, and nothing was stupid in my opinion. Like nothing was dumb that I'm like, why did they do this?
Yeah, that is true. Yep, good point. Brian.
Yeah, 7's pretty good, pretty accurate actually. Like you said, above average, but like very like going through the motions kind of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd go a little bit lower. I think like probably a 6.5, only because nothing really went forward for stories this week. Like there was no Sheeta, no Abaddon.
Yeah.
Even for the main story with like what is it? Kenny and them, like nothing really got furthered.
I mean, I would say the inner circle kind of progressed in there.
Yeah, but like other than that,
yeah, I guess.
like everything else is like, oh, okay, it's a good solid show for wrestling, but like story wise, like,
And that's the thing. So I will basically make a point to argue against you. WWE has trained basically the wrestling fan base to expect big story changes every week,
right?
and you don't need that. You can have a story continue and certain beats happen every week, but you don't need big, dumb, stupid things to happen every week because then
I need dumb twists every week.
you
Austin.
don't, because then it gets boring and stupid, and the stories change so quick.
Yeah.
Like that's the thing I've been enjoying about AEW is they're pacing everything really well.
Come on, like I want next week some like shock twist, like oh man, Cody's really a woman underneath
We don't
everything.
know.
And
We
then,
don't
like,
need that.
And then
Like,
oh wait, he's not really a woman, he's a broom underneath it. And then
because we're gonna have a
fucking,
stupid thing
it's a
with
South Park
like
thing. It's fine.
we're gonna have some dumb thing with like Randy Orton and some stupid shit's gonna happen and it's gonna be really stupid and we're gonna hate it. And you don't need that. You can have Randy Orton brooding and menacing and not have to show up every week and fight someone.
Yeah. Either way, that's what I'm giving.
I'm just glad he didn't have a match on Raw.
Oh god.
I guess. I would be fine with like dumb brooding mask Randy Orton for a while.
Hey man, you wouldn't want a match where like Orton's fighting and like chunks of flesh are falling off his face while he's fighting. I definitely would, because Randy's dying. That's what I'm seeing in the ring.
Nah, I still wouldn't actually.
That's how he wins. He throws like flicks a piece of flesh into someone's eye and distracts him, and he gets a fucking RKO off of it.
Does he end up like Meat from Mortal Kombat? He's like a dripping bloody muscle man.
Is that one of the other ninjas?
Nope, that's just
No, he's literally like a bleeding no skin muscle
Yeah.
man.
Yep, that's all he is.
It's really dumb.
I figured he'd be one of the what are they called?
The 17
Lin
ninjas.
Kuei or something.
Well, that's one of the clans, Brian.
Is it?
Yes.
Yep.
What are the clans called?
Well, there's the two mostly. The Shorin Ryu, which is Scorpion, and then the Lin Kuei, which is Sub-Zero.
What are the clans as a whole called?
They're just ninja clans.
Okay.
Yeah, there's no like big umbrella term because like all the other dub ninjas like Ermac and Reptile technically and
Smoke.
Rain and Smoke and
Yeah.
who knows? There's too many.
Welcome to our Mortal Kombat podcast.
Oh man, we got to get Ed to join us one day.
Yeah. But yeah, that was it for AW. You know, again, kind of just average, decent show. Nothing crazy happened. You know, it was fine.
Yeah, that's true. That's it's fine. Good enough.
Any final thoughts? No.
No. Oh wait, like we said earlier, go try to get Austin's WoW account bound.
No, don't do that.
I mean, good luck finding them.
No. Bye. Thank you for listening to the Off the Muda Scale Wrestling Podcast. You can find us on Apple, Spotify, Pandora, iHeartRadio, any other place you find your podcasts.
You can also find us on YouTube now, so if you want to listen to us there, go ahead, you filthy animals.
We also have a Patreon, so if you would like to support us, we would deeply, deeply appreciate it.
Yes, please. Again, thank you for listening.